Hello YouTube, Brent Peeler here with you. Coming to you from Phang Lao. I've been in Phang Lao for about, well, this is my third night, so 3 days. I originally booked for 2 and decided I liked it so good I extended, gonna stay for one more night. Figured I'd give you a little room, show you the room and what we're working with here. That way, if y'all are ever in Bo Ho or Phang Lao, y'all decide you need a room for cheap, $27 a night, I think. Got your pool table right behind me here. Just a pretty nice vibe. I'm about 50 foot from the main street, right across from Toto's Italian pizza place. Probably a few hundred yards to the McDonald's and on down to the Alona Beach. So let me flip this around and I'll show you what we're working with. Okay, folks, this is my room here, number 24. Got us a little smoking area, designated smoking area. Got you some power outlet. The last room I had was just a double bed. I didn't have this extra little couch bed or whatever. But yeah, pretty nice little accommodation. Nice comfortable bed. Really enjoy the soft bed. Got your air con, got your TV with English channels, or you find mostly English channels around here, but sometimes they can be hit or miss, whether they're just Filipino channels or whatever. But got your hot water heater in the bathroom. Got your shitter, your tank tenderizer, your sink, and your place to dry your clothes. Everything you want, folks. And like I say, nice, comfortable bed. Hang on, I'll turn this thing around and we'll chat with you a minute. Okay. Yeah, the first 2 nights, I booked last minute because I wanted to make sure I'd bought my ferry. I wanted to make sure I was on the ferry from Dumaguete to Bo Ho before I booked a room. And so doing that, everything was pretty much booked up. But I'm glad I found this little spot. Matter of fact, I nearly stayed here last time I came to Phang Lao. But I found that Mariners Resort and and went ahead and upgraded to it. And so this time, this was available, so I grabbed it, and it's a hell of a lot better location. You're right in the center of it all. I think it was about a 10-minute walk from the Mariners Resort to where I'm at now. So this is a hell of a lot better location. Probably paying a little bit more for it. I can't remember what I paid for that Mariners deal. This comes out to $27 a night, and like I say, right here in the heart of it all. So if you're in this area, this is a pretty good place. Nice, comfortable bed too. So that's one things I always like to check off, because some of these beds in Southeast Asia can be pretty brutal. But this definitely checks all my boxes. And like I say, it's right here amongst everything. I'm walking distance from, like I say, McDonald's, Toto Italian Foods right across the street. Matter of fact, we had Italian food last night, and then the night before had some beef tips and noodles. So I've been eating noodles for the last 2 days. Not doing too good on my little diet, but oh well. Enjoying it anyway. But let me change clothes. I'm gonna get my bathing suit on, and we'll continue this little talk in the pool. Hang tight. Okay, folks, I'm back. Just enjoying a little pool time. Thought I'd make this little update video to tell you what I've got going on. I've got changes on the horizon. Not sure exactly what I'm gonna do yet. If y'all been watching my videos lately, y'all know that I've got that place in Valencia rented till the 1st of October. And then after that, who knows? So I came to Bo Ho, Phang Lao, kind of on a recon mission. Come to meet a girl I'd been talking to for a while. Like I say, this is probably my 3rd trip over here to visit her. Really enjoying her. So with that said, I've got decisions to make. I've got gonna have to find a new place anyway. So I come over here, checking out Bo Ho. I really like Bo Ho, Phang Lao. I like the Phang Lao area, especially because of the food options. There's lots of foreign guy food over here, and so that would help me kind of settle in. And it's not 100% sure. I'm like I say, I'm just testing it out, feeling it out, if you will, trying to get an idea of what it would be like over here. And like I say, I've been over here. This is my third night. Was just going to stay 2, but we've been having so much fun that I decided to stay another night. And you know, just struggling really with what to do next. If I don't know if I'm looking for long-term rent, or if I want to come over here and stay in a hotel for a week, or stay in Dumaguete, find me another place in Dumaguete or Valencia, or it's just everything's up in the air. I'm not rushing any decisions, but I wanted to come over here and check it out and just see. The problem is I've made Dumaguete my home kind of, and I'm really familiar with Dumaguete, and I've got friends there. I've got lots of people that I now kind of hang out with. I do a little quiz night on Wednesday night, and I do. It's just familiar to me. So you know, I've got my favorite eating spots. I've got my favorite this and that, but change is good. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. So I thought I'd come over here and just scope it out. And like I say, I've been spending some time with somebody over here and really enjoy her company. So that's got me thinking that I need to figure out what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? I've still got a travel bug. That's not going to go away. You know, I enjoy traveling. That's why I made this channel, is to do a little traveling. But I like to settle in sometimes too, and get a break from the road. And there's lots of places here in the Philippines that I would like to still try out. You know, I never have done the Leyte up, probably Leyte all the way up to Manila. Bataan is on my radar. The Angeles City, I could see myself living in Angeles City, or Subic Bay. I've never been to Subic Bay, but really struggling trying to make and there's no wrong decision, folks. I really don't think there's a wrong decision. It's just, you know, what's the best decision, and I don't know. I like living out of a suitcase sometimes, but on the other hand, you know, I like a good, comfortable home that I know I can go relax with, and so that's my dilemma. That's what I'm facing now. There's a lot going on down here in the Panglao, Alona Beach area, but there's lots of tourists too, and I'm not good with the tourist vibe all the time. You know, if that makes any sense. It's awesome for a few days or a week or whatever, but then I think that would get old in a hurry. Of course, there's other places I could check out, Tagbilaran, and you know, lots of other options here on the island of Bohol and Panglao. They do have a good airport here. There's less congestion, less traffic. There's a lot of positives here in the Bohol Panglao area. I told y'all when I came here a couple times ago that I could see myself living here, and that's still true. I really could, but at the same time, you know, my normal, or my what I'm used to is the Valencia area and the Dumaguete area, and so got a decision to make. And I'm not going to rush into it. It's just something that I thought I'd get on here and share, maybe hear some of y'all's opinions. There's lots of great places in the Philippines, and I still want to see a lot of them. And so who knows what's next for me, but something is definitely, either way, I'm going to have to find a place either in Valencia or something come the 1st of October. So I may wind up living out of a suitcase for a week or 2 or 3 or 4, who knows, you know. And when I say living out of a suitcase, I mean getting a hotel here or there for 3 days to a week at a time. You know, I can deal with that. That's not a big deal. I don't want to lock myself into a long-term contract anywhere I'm at. You know, I had a hell of a deal in Valencia. I really did. paying month to month, and I really enjoyed the location and stuff, but that's not an option now because like I say, it was an Airbnb property, and it's booked for the next 2 months. So that long-term rent is just not something I'm looking to do right now. Like I say, even if I pick a location, I like to travel, so I like to be able to pack up and move to wherever I'm going next, and not be paying rent for somewhere that I'm not staying at. There's pros to cons of that too. If I would have paid my rent there in Valencia while I was gone to Thailand for a month, I would have had that place to go back to and wouldn't have to worry about anybody renting it out from under me. But at the time, I wasn't worried about it because, I'm still not. I'm excited about sometimes I need a little push to get me on out there, or I'll just wind up staying in the same place or situation when there's lots of other stuff that I would like to discover and explore. And I hadn't made a video in she had been nearly a week, I guess, so I'd made one of that little walk through Valencia just to kind of check in, say hi, and tell you what I've been up to. But it'd been raining so long that I never got to really do anything. So I just threw that together this morning to let y'all know that I'm still alive. But I made that video like 3 or 4 days ago when I was still in Valencia, and I just never got around to posting it because I was going to check back in and tell you what I've been up to. But like I say, with the rain and stuff, the weather not cooperating, I didn't get the chance. But been over here in Boho, Phang Lao for 3 days now, and the weather's been beautiful. And there's not much difference in the weather between here and Dumaguete. It's not raining like it was. There's no typhoon coming through, so that's not a plus or a minus for the weather. Here, it's about the same weather. I've just been lucky, had some real good days, and had some awesome nights over here with some awesome company. That helps a lot. I'll put we went out last night. And the night before we went down to Lona Beach and ate, and then last night we went to a little resto bar, if you will. Heard some live music. I've got a little footage of that. I'll tag that onto the end of this video so y'all can check that out. But there's lots of stuff to do over here in Phang Lao Boho. I've been to the rice terraces. I've been to the chocolate hills. I've been to the several things, but there's several things that I hadn't. Got some background noise going on, so that's the guy that just come up and moved me. I was upstairs a while ago, and they come told me my new room was ready, so I upgraded, and I was in a kind of a closet because when I booked that, it was the last room they had available, so I stayed there 2 nights. Now I'm in a pretty much full-size room. So, but yeah, lots of stuff here in the Boho Phang Lao area that I hadn't checked out. There's plenty of waterfalls, plenty of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I've got a motorbike rented for until like October 15th in Dumaguete. So that's kind of off sequence with my rent situation. So, but that's no big deal. It was $100 for the month. So even if I leave my motorbike behind or whatever, out $50 or whatever, it's no big deal. I rent a motorbike when I come here because it's just so much easier to get from Dumaguete to Boho without a motorbike. It costs you like 900 pesos, which is $17, $18, if that. May not even be that much. And it's a fast ferry, so it only takes you 2 hours, and it runs every day. So I just left my motorbike in a little parking spot there in Dumaguete, and I'll pick it up when I get back. Don't have to worry about tricycles, none of that. So, and when I get over here, they don't try to ram you. They don't try to rape you when you rent a motorbike here on Boho, like they do some other cities or port cities or whatever. I think if you just want to rent day to day, I think you can rent a motorcycle over here for 300 pesos, which is $5, $6, something like that. So I just go that route, and The ferry does run, I think, every day from right at 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock or something like that, from Dumaguete to Boho, and I think it runs it going the other opposite direction to Dumaguete. I think it runs at 10 in the morning. So, like I say, it just left my back. It's just a whole lot easier not to have to deal with that, not to have to. It's just a pain in the ass when you're trying to take vehicles across on ferries, just because you need your paperwork right. You need to stop at 2 or 3 other desks, and in Dumaguete, hell, that could be 2 or 3 different offices at 2 or 3 different places, locations, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I'm looking forward for what's next. I've still got other countries on my radar. I've still got other cities here in the Philippines on my radar. But I'm just trying to decide what I want to do for the short term, or for the long term too. But I mean, for the week coming up, is when I've got to make a decision. Come on over here to Boho and spend a little time, see how I like it, see if everything's going the way I think it could go. Or I could get over here and be miserable. You never know. You never know until you try it. But I like to step on out there, try new things. So I think it'll help me. But at the same time, I like my comfort zones too. It's a thin line, because if I get too comfortable, I stay comfortable, and I wind up sitting in the same spot and not doing anything, not living. And we've only got so long on this earth, so you need to live as much as you can, but at the same time, enjoy the finer things, enjoy the people, and that's the part I'm wrestling with, is because I have people on Negros, and but I think it's time for a change. I really do. I think a change would do me good. I've like I say, I've met a girl over here, and it has nothing to do with the living situation. It has nothing to do with the girl, but I happened to meet a nice girl over here 2 or 3 months ago. Like I say, I think this is my 3rd time coming over here to see her. So, me knowing that I was fixing to go to Thailand and stuff, I wasn't about to lock down nothing permanent or nothing like that. So I just kind of told her, that what my plans was, and she was cool with it. And we kind of messaged the whole time I was in Thailand, and when I come over here this time, I didn't know if we was going to hit it off or not, or what. But we really we really have, and so I've got that to think about too. Not just thinking for myself, but thinking, if that's something, and it may be not a big deal to other people, but it is to me. I'm a one-woman man. I just want to make sure it's the right woman. You know what I mean? And so, and I have no problem. I have no problem settling down and staying put. But at the same time, I don't want travel to be totally off limits. You know what I mean? But if I'm in a relationship, sure, I'll give it the respect that it's due, and stay put, or you know what I mean. I'm just not gonna say that I got a girlfriend and say, oh yeah, I'm leaving for the next 2 months. See you later, kind of deal. But that's all to be determined. That's like I say, that's not really a determining factor in the upcoming move that I have to make within the next week. But thinking long term, it is. If that makes any sense. But anyway, that's where I'm at now. I really enjoy Boho, Panglao. I enjoy Alona Beach. I just don't know if I would enjoy it long term, because it has such a turnover of people, tourists, and they've got an international airport right here. That matter of fact, I flew out of here when I went to Thailand, and that was the only time I've ever used the airport. And just a nice, quiet, big, nice airport. And the cool thing about this airport, it's right on a new highway, like a 4-lane highway, that every night people, they'll take their Jollibee, they'll take their McDonald's, they'll take their picnic lunches or whatever, and just go out there and watch airplanes take off and land, just like that Gary Allen song. sitting out here watching airplanes, it's a hell of a vibe, you know. Checking that out, you know, them big airplanes coming and going, and it's a nice airport. It really is. A lot more security going through it. Hell, when I went through it, they made me take out my overnight bag and all this other stuff. They've searched me like I've never been searched before, but it was so slow, you know. There wasn't so many people, so got through that line 10 times quicker than I would have got through a Cebu or a Manila or anywhere else. And it's not just a little old, I call it a little old farm airport like Dumaguete. You know, it's like you fly out of Dumaguete, you have to stop and spray a few rice fields on the way to Manila. You know, that's how the tiny little airplane that they put you in it. But it's a big international airport. I know Dumaguete is supposedly an international airport too, although I don't know where the hell they fly to. I know this airport here in Panglao, it does fly to nonstop to South Korea. So if you're going back to the States or whatever, I know that's an option. A lot of people go through Korea or South Korea to get back home. So I've never taken that route. I went to Japan the first time, and then Taiwan, Taipei, Taiwan, however you say it, the second time. But I know a lot of people do, so keep that in mind. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Just wanted to check in and let you know what I've been up to. Got the old shivers going on here. But anyway, like I said, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Oh yeah, I got 29. We topped the 2,900 sub mark. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank y'all for watching these videos, and like I say, I'll try to get out some more content about other issues. And until then, this is Brent's Tripping. Peace. Hello YouTube, Brent Peeler here with you. Coming to you from Panglao. I'm down here pretty close to Lona Beach. Just got done eating a bite. Fixing to head to a little beer joint. Watch some, what do you call live band? A live band at A9? Go check it out, I guess. We'll get back with you.